Yo, it's your homeboy Kiiro in the building. Welcome to episode 44 of my One Piece discussion series. This episode talks about Captain John's treasure. Captain John is a deceased pirate who was killed by his own crewmates because he refused to tell them the locations of his treasure. Now, we do not know what his treasure is, but we do know that it is in some type of cave, or at least that's how the fable goes. And we first hear about the treasure in chapter 233 in volume 25, when Buggy is on a skull island and he's in a tunnel, and he works with some miners trying to find the treasure. Ultimately, he fails. Now, fast forward to Thriller Bark, we actually see a corpse of Captain John, and we see some sort of stab marks in him. Now, it isn't we don't really get any information about his character right then and there, but Oda does answer a question from a fan on one of his SBSs, and if I remember correctly, it's SBS number 49, and he tells the fan that um, Captain John was killed by his own crewmates because of his treasure, and he doesn't really say anything else apart from that for the most part. So yeah, it's a very mysterious treasure. We don't know much about it. We don't know where it is, but we do know that it is rumored to be in a cave because that's why the Buggy was looking for it there, and we know that what do you call it, Captain John's crew wanted the treasure. So maybe this is some type of weapon that would make you stronger. And if Buggy could get such a weapon, he would be a stronger character. So that is one route Oda could go down. Now, this whole video talks about the relationship between Captain Buggy and Captain John. Because personally, I think Buggy isn't the type of character who cares much about weapons. And as for gold or treasure or whatever, he didn't Buggy isn't the type of person to sort of go to Skypiea or stuff like that, because in chapter 233 Buggy did state that there are traps and monsters waiting for people who want Captain John's treasure. Yeah, so we know that it's a dangerous thing to get, even if you do know the location of the actual treasure. And yeah, I don't think Buggy is a character who would go after such a dangerous thing without a strong reason, without a strong motive. And I think Buggy's motive is he has some type of relationship with Captain John. Maybe they're related by blood, for example. Now, if you look at both of them, they don't really look alike, but you can tell that they have two things in common. They both have a natural hair color, and they both have sort of stripes in their clothes. But that's pretty much where the similarities end. Well, you could throw in the marine code thing, but anyone can have that. Yeah, so I have a feeling that this character, Captain John, is related to Buggy by blood, and Buggy wants some type of answer for something that happened in his past, and that's why he's looking for Captain John's treasure. Because, like I said, Buggy is not a character who likes danger. He tries to find the easiest way out, and something that is rumored to have monsters and traps, I simply do not see him going after it, even if it is, gold or whatever it is. So yeah, those are two possibilities. The final possibility is that the first one is that it's a weapon. The second is that it has some sort of connection with Buggy personally, on a personal level. And the third is that it is in fact treasure, and Buggy simply wants the treasure. Maybe it's a lot of treasure, or maybe it's something that can create treasure, or something along those lines. Finally, we could have a possibility where we have multiple or where we have a combination of these. So it could be that there are treasures in the treasure cave, but at the same time there might be clues still um regarding Buggy and his like family and stuff and his past. Yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of Buggy and what do you call it, Captain John. But there's one more thing I want to talk about or touch on before I wrap this video up, and that is Perona and Jory Bunny. Now, outside of Buggy, we have two other characters who bear stronger resemblance to this character of Captain John than Captain Buggy, and they are Jory Bunny and Perona, in that order. Now, Jory Bunny has striped shorts. Captain John has striped trousers. Jory Bunny has pink hair, and so does Captain John. So that's a very clear comparison. And naturally, if he's dead, or if he's been dead for a while, then there's no way he can protect her, or and all that kind of stuff, because we do know that Jory Bunny might have been a slave at some point in her past and all that kind of stuff. Next, we have Perona. We don't know too much of her past. We barely know anything about her past really, but again, we have the stripes thing going on and the pink hair, and that is why I brought up Buggy and Perona in my bonus content video for Big Bam. Initially, I was meant to do everything in this video, but I don't like my videos being too long, or I don't like them touching multiple topics. I prefer them to be single topics so that people can go to a specific video looking for specific content and finding it. Yeah, so that's basically everything I have to say about Captain John's Treasure. We don't know much about it. I've given you all my theories on what it is and its relationship with Buggy and well, in regards to the storyline of One Piece as a whole, I don't know how, of One Piece as a whole, I don't know how important it's going to be, but it is going to be important to Buggy, in my opinion. So, as usual, leave your comments. What do you think the treasure is? Do you think it's something I've left out? I'd like to hear your opinion, all that kind of stuff. If you like One Piece videos or discussion videos, check out my other vids. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, thank you for watching.